How's it going, YouTube? My name is Rich, or RaidAway. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday, weekend, all that good stuff. Today, I'm actually going to be bringing you guys a brand new Call of Duty video. I wasn't really too sure what to talk about today, and I literally, the best ideas and the best videos I come up with are the things I just think about, in literally a second. So today, I was just thinking, what can I possibly upload? And I wanted to talk about today, does Call of Duty need a remastered version of, a Call of Duty in the past? Like a remake of Modern Warfare 2, let's say, or Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. I just wanted to talk about that. What really, I kind of want to get your guys' opinions about this, so let me know in the comment section. Do you guys want a remake of, let's just say, Modern Warfare 2, for example? Would you want a remake of a past Call of Duty? I have some pros and cons on, a piece of paper. That's how I, give you guys my ideas and everything. That's how I come across from YouTube, is just a piece of paper, and a pen. That's how I just love to, write down my ideas and, kind of tips and stuff like that on what am I going to say in my commentaries. So that's literally how it pretty much goes for me. But, yeah, it's basically what I want to talk about today. So if you guys do enjoy it, and let's just jump right into the video. Alrighty guys, so my first pro of having a Call of Duty remake is that people get to relive a past Call of Duty. Of course, people love the past Call of Duties. Modern Warfare 2 was really good. Black Ops 1 personally was my favorite Call of Duty. And just, seeing that on next-gen consoles like the PS4 running, 60 FPS, just really smooth and everything like that, just have, such a new, texture where it's, HD, it would actually be so good. So reliving an older Call of Duty would be so good. My next pro is going back to classic Call of Duty. A lot of people don't really like, futuristic Call of Duty like exo jumping and thrust jumping. So it'd be really nice to actually go back to just classic Call of Duty where it's more grounded, not too much jumping in the air, more just, ground kind of gun battles and stuff like that. That'd be really good. My next pro is people who didn't play the game get to have the chance to play it again. I know a lot of people didn't play MW2. That's kind of me. I personally did not, play Call of Duty when Modern Warfare 2 was out. Of course I can play, now because I own it. But when Modern Warfare 2 first came out, I did not play it. So it'd be really nice, get MW2 again, start leveling up, stuff like that, earn things, because I didn't get the chance to earn anything pretty much in Modern Warfare 2. So it'd be really nice to play a Call of Duty that I haven't played before, like Modern Warfare 2. Another pro is getting away from the future aspect. This kind of ties in with going back to the classic Call of Duties. Like I said, a lot of people don't like the future aspect of what Call of Duty is kind of bringing to us. Now, Black Ops 3 is not too much into the future. Well, it is a lot in the future, but it doesn't play kind of like a future game. I know there's thrust jumping, but it's still a lot more grounded than Advanced Warfare. So that's really good. So I kind of want to get away from that future aspect, and a remake from an older Call of Duty would definitely do that. And my last pro is playing the same game, but also they're probably going to add a lot more features. It'd be really cool, to play Modern Warfare 2 and to play Black Ops 1, but they also add new features. So it'd be like playing an older game, like a Call of Duty that we played before, but actually be kind of relived with more features. So that'd be really cool. So for me personally, I think the pros, I have a lot more pros on my piece of paper than a lot of cons. I don't have that much cons, but yeah, I definitely would like a Call of Duty remake of some sort. Even if it's Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, COD 4, anything along the lines of that, I would love to see a Call of Duty remake. Now guys, it's time for the cons. Alrighty guys, so my first con is people who played the game and didn't like it before, and now they kind of have to play it, and they're gonna have a bad year of Call of Duty. So what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of people in MW2 didn't like the one-man army noob tube kind of thing. So if MW2 does remake it or whatever, they have a remade version, they would definitely have to take that out. But let's just say they don't take out one-man army and noob tubes. The people who didn't like that, that play style in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, they're not gonna like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for that year. A lot of people who didn't like, so let's just say Black Ops 1, for instance, they really just despise that Call of Duty. They're gonna have a bad Call of Duty year because that's the Call of Duty, that's gonna run that whole entire year. So people who didn't like the game are gonna have to play a game again that they didn't really like. And my last con, like I said, I don't have too many cons on this piece of paper, but my last con is people who started in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare are going to have a tough time, adapting to classic Call of Duty. Every single year, we get brand new Call of Duty players for that single Call of Duty. So the people who kind of got introduced to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, that was their first Call of Duty, and they kind of start playing with exo jumping, they're going to get a little bit confused with kind of classic Call of Duty. They're going to be double tapping A and stuff like that for exo jumping, or they're going to be holding A down for thrust jumping in Black Ops 3. So for the people who kind of started in AW are going to have a tough time adapting to Call of Duty, the classic version. But that is pretty much it, guys. That is my pros and cons. Of course, I had a lot more pros than cons because, for one, I would love to see a remake of an older Call of Duty. That was just that'd be amazing. I think that'd be really good for the franchise to, kind of relive an older Call of Duty again with new features and, newer graphics and stuff like that. So let me know in the comment section how you guys would feel about a remade Call of Duty. Just let me know in the comment section down below. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. 50 likes would absolutely make my day, and hope you guys, just keep it real, whatever, enjoy your weekend, and yeah, I'll see you guys on another video. Peace out.